Whoa, a piñata party? This is my biggest decision? Take that, you fiery demon! Candy explosion. Woo! This chaos is the real decision! Yeah! Bring on the next scenario! Titties booty! Teton cool! Tetas culo! Titnash! Tete culo! Peitos bunda! Tuta reve! Titties booty! Turn me into a flickering light bulb, then turn me into a dragon humanoid breathing fire from within 2 seconds later. That's spicy.
The biggest decision of my life? I choose to evolve. I am now a living robot. This is my new beginning.
Oh, it was butter that will make it all better?
Just sign the paper contract. Sign it!
Extremely sorry. That's how traders be.
The ritual beneath the badge.
You ever wonder why the law protects the law? Why the badge don't bleed? Even when it's raw, it's deeper than corruption.
It's ritual. It's allegiance. It's ancient. It's ancient.
I seen the square, the compass hang from a chain on a cop's neck right after he stomped out pain. It ain't just a badge, it's a mask they wear. Hiding oaths smoking under Lucifer's stare. You climb the ranks past Sarge, they make you kneel in a lodge where silence is a sword of steel. On the checkered floor where black meets white, they hand you a blindfold. Extinguish the light, it ain't just protocol. It's a death of will. Swear loyalty to a temple that's cold and still. They place your hand on a holy writ, but the God they serve ain't the one they admit. At the square they kneel, make vows to the flame, while the goat-headed idol remembers their name.
Freemasonry, that's how traders be.
They ain't protecting you, they serve a secret decree. You trust the badge, that's a fallacy. Their loyalty lies in ancient alchemy. It's Freemasonry beneath the LED. They kneel at night while they police the streets. It's Freemasonry behind your enemy. With a checkerboard over, they never let you see.
It's like Sandy's got rats, I will act this suited to press that beef who likes. Love them all, yet I keep them left top by the brotherhood nod. You kneel at the altar and pray to their God. They pass you a dagger, the grip is cold. You swear on your soul to do what you're told. They say you betrayed his craft, you die, your tongue ripped out under moonless sky. Ceremonial blades and scent stick, while the steward of Baphomet watches you slick. It's the wages of silence, wrapped in blue. Now the lodge owns everything you do. Police, chief, judge, even lawyers too. All drink the cup of the Ellis brew. Now when they pull you over, it ain't by law. They reading your energy, scoping for flaw.
You ever wonder why cases vanish?
Why they protect their own even after the damage? Cause they're bound by symbols, knots, and creed. And every trader's just a loyalist in need.
Scotland Yard at NYPD. From Paris cops to the lap, government officials ain't just civil, they sacred. And idiots of the craft and your soul's what they've taken. Why they shoot with calm, then cover the tracks? Cause their brother's in the lodge and he's got their backs. The courts are temples, gavels are wands. And justice is blind cause her eyes are gone. The rituals date back to Babylon stone, where traders became kings on a blood-stained throne. And every sergeant that kneels in line signs their life to the grand design. They patrol your block like protectors be, but they snakes in robes with secrecy keys. You bleed on the street and cry for peace, but their loyalty lies in the east.
That's how traders be. Traders be from South
When they delete name, cloak and secrecy. They wait to play cop on your TV screen. It's Freemasonry, not conspiracy. It's a brotherhood oath. It's tyranny, from court to cage, from war to peace. Man, every lodge that they go to overseas. It's tyranny, from court to peace. They act out loud, it's sorcery. They kneel at night, cloak in secrecy. They wait to play cop on your TV screen. It's Freemasonry, not conspiracy. It's a brotherhood oath. It's tyranny, from court to cage, from war to peace. They in every lodge that they go to overseas. Just don't stoke in that leaf, can't leave retreat. It's a Freemasonry, it's already ready. 3 minutes, think about. Own job, take snap with that. Where is blood music?
But the poison don't stop at the boys in blue. It drips from the judges and generals too. You step in the courtroom and think it's fair. Look again, you'll see the square. The gavel strikes like a ritual bell. Each sentence passed a magic spell. Lawyers wink with rings that shine. Each verdict coded in hidden design. The robes they wear ain't just for show. It's priesthood disguised in a legal glow. Your fate decided behind closed doors, where the sacred oath means more than laws. In general, sending men to die. They just fulfilling rights from the temple sky. The wars are chessboard, blood is gain, and the Pentagon's full of the Masonic chain. You salute a flag, they manipulate. swearing to a nation they recreate. Veterans left to rot in pain, while the architects toast with champagne. Military ranks with degrees in the craft, marching for symbols they don't even grasp. And when the judge and cop and warden meet, they talk in codes, not words you repeat. From prison bars to gavel swings, to ritual chants that the black robe sings. It's all a pyramid, brick by brick, with Lucifer's eye in the top so slick. So don't ask why the truth don't breathe. They sacrificed it on a soul's disease.
It's Freemasonry, that's how traitors be. Every oath they take is treachery. It's Freemasonry built for secrecy. They wear a badge but pray in secrecy. It's Freemasonry, not justice, see? It's a ritual mask for tyranny. It's Freemasonry, that's how traitors be. 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 That's how traitors be.
815 from receive from the patent and for both, and a change for safe for all the trough.
The block on all four beat it became fraction, but each one is a lesson that I had to face. I've been homeless in thoughts, evicted from peace, fought hunger with lyrics when the food would cease. No silver spoon, just plastic forks and pain. Still I carved out a throne from this acid rain. They want a chemist to give you a cough drop and make love to you non-stop until you eventually lose the plot and get put into a grave and rot like a living robot. But I ain't drinking that potion, I decode the spell. Refuse to be a puppet in this living hell. I've been snap, snap, snap. I've been laughed at, betrayed, left to die in the dirt. But every wound made me sharp, I embraced the hurt. Taught myself to breathe when the air was gone. Built my armor from silence, now I'm fully grown. They worship glitter, I found God in the grit. While they chase clout, I craft timeless scripts. Even if the world forgets my name and face, these words will echo loud through infinite space. They said it's hopeless, I smiled through the storm. Ripped pages from fate, rewrote my form. Tears dried up like drought-hit rivers. Now my pen bleeds strength that makes cowards shiver. And still they want comfort without the cleanse. A blueprint for success without paying the fine. They want the cure without the diagnosis. A dream life served in a dopamine dosage. But I've seen what that leads to, mental collapse. When you trade your spirit for societal traps. They spoon but you eat till your will decays. Then euthanize your purpose in a velvet cage. So I rise like the sun in the belly of night. With verses so bright they set darkness alike. No fear in my bones, just quantum rage. I've been writing my escape since my fetal stage. I lost people I loved to death and betrayal. But I kept climbing cliffs while they wished I'd fail. Even when I was broke, sleeping under despair, I made heaven and hell with a cold stare. You gotta suffer through the pain to see the point. Got 1,000 haters trying to break this joint. But I move like water, slip through the gate. Every no I ever heard became fuel for fate.
So if you're down bad and the lights go black, if the road ahead looks like a death trap, don't fold, this world was built by the bold, and even ice eventually bows to the soul. They want a chemist to give you a cough drop and make love to you non-stop until you eventually lose the plot and get put into a grave and rot like a living robot. But not me, I bleed truth till the last clock ticks. Stay solid through the storm while the matrix glitches. My will is immortal, my pain refined. I don't run from the war, I redesign. Don't take this as scripture, carved in steel. You can kill the flesh but not the will. Never give up, even when you're caught in a cage. Your mind's the key, this is the war for the age. This the war for the age, this is the war for the age. This link have the age, this is the war for the age. So our niggas go hard in your game. Burn out your ring, care around the Karen Shane Kane. They some pro care while you new in the cocaine. This is the war for the age. I can't stop, go break the low. This or the low, this or the low. Pick a low, yo, put the pistols on the floor.
I walked through fire with bare feet and didn't scream. Face demons in my mind who tried to shatter my dreams. The pressure of existence trying to crush my frame. But I bend, never break, like I'm made from flame. They said stay calm while I'm buried in stress. I wrote verses in blood just to silence the mess. I got scars on my soul that the eye can't trace. But each one is a lesson that I had to face. I've been homeless in thoughts, evicted from peace. Fought hunger with lyrics when the food would cease. No silver spoons, just plastic forks and pain. Still I carved out a throne from this acid rain.
They want a chemist to give you a cough drop and make love to you non-stop until you eventually lose the plot and get put into a grave and rot like a living robot. But I ain't drinking that potion, I decode the spell. Refuse to be a puppet in this living hell.
I've been laughed at, betrayed, left to die in the dirt. But every wound made me sharper, I embraced the hurt. Taught myself to breathe when the air was gone. Surf, built my armor from silence, now I'm fully grown.
They worship glitter, I found God in the grit. While they chase clout, I craft timeless scripts. Even if the world forgets my name and face, these words will echo loud through infinite space.
They said it's hopeless, I smiled through the storm. Ripped pages from fate, rewrote my form.
Tears dried up like drought-hit rivers. Now my pen bleeds strength that makes cowards shiver.
And still they want comfort without the climb. A blueprint for success without paying the fine. They want the cure without the diagnosis.
The dream I served in the dopamine dosage.
But I see what that leads to, mental collapse. When you trade your spirit for societal traps. They spawn to the weeds till your will decays. Then euthanize your purpose in a velvet cage. So I rise like the sun in the belly of night. With verses so bright they set darkness alight. No fear in my bones, just quantum rage.
I've been writing my escape since my fatal stage.
I've lost people I loved to death and betrayal. But I kept climbing cliffs while they wished I failed. Even when I was broke, sleeping under despair.
I made heaven and hell with the cold staff.
You gotta suffer through the pain to see the point. Got 1,000 haters trying to break this joint. But I move like water, slip through the gate. Every no I ever heard became fuel for fate.
I said horde, porn trap, don't fall. This world was built by the boat. And even ice eventually bows to the soul. They want a chemist till they give you a cough drop. And make love to you non-stop until you eventually lose the plot.
And get put into a grave and rot like a living robot.
But not me, I bleed truth till the last clock ticks.
Stay solid through the storm while the matrix glitches.
My will is immortal, my pain refined. I don't run from the war, I redesign. So take this as scripture, carved in steel.
You can kill the flesh but not the will.
Never give up, even when you're caught in a cage.
Free pretenses.
A revelation in flames.
Whispered and rising, dissonant piano underneath they speaking codes. And black roads behind closed doors. But what if the lies they told were just Satan's business plan, sold as economic law? Born in the shadows of fiat and fraud, where raw scout gold is worshipped as God. Central banks like tentacles through the land, gripping nations with invisible hands. Fractional lending, print what don't exist, then charge interest for breathing. Ain't that a twist? Every dollar is debt, each cent a chain. Every war they profit while civilians get slain. 1913, the Fed took the stage. Rockefeller funded Wall Street's cage. They craft recessions, boom then bust. Crash economies make the people adjust. They got IMF in the third world's neck, loans with poison ink and a poverty check. This ain't capitalism, it's debt-based control, and you just a number in the vampire scroll.
False pretenses, mask and finance, puppeteers waltzing in the death dance, Satan in the system, blood on the lens. It ain't money they want, it's souls in the end. False pretenses, contract signed, with ink from the bloodline, cursed by design.
They lit the world with oil but dark in the skies. Petrodollar wars maxed as freedom lies. Rockefellers and pipelines, tycooning the globe. While people starve under IMF robes. They killed electric cars in 96. Monopolized medicine with petroleum tricks. Big Pharma got its roots in Standard Oil. Now every pill got profit in the soil. They fund both sides in every regime. Dictator or Democrats, the same machine. They poisoned the Congo, burned Iraq. But the media sold it like a patriotic act. David Rockefeller said he's proud of his role in shaping world policy like he owns every soul. These ain't just tycoons, they high priestly greed, and the altar they built is water with need.
Mask and finance,
False pretenses, cloaked in law, but the chains they built got Satan's claw. Dynasty drink from the blood of the meek, while the devil laughs at the havoc they reap.
Skatten under Russias war, exile legadoing.
Pride is here, I'm now more, sen icon is over, no it's on the reach. Not the least niggas go on, I'm fleck on the people. Like the sword of infant father clan, raw from Tyler back on drug sectors in this game. Famous Grove where they burn fake men, but the symbolism screams from all den. Skull and bones, 300 new tools in the gate. Same cable that funds both one and state. They praying late and under moonless nights. While children go missing under red rope rights, Lucifer ain't a myth in their halls. He's the CEO their kingdom's cause. They push transhumanist plans, clone flesh. Replace the spirit for silicon mesh. AI gods and black cube faith, while humanity decays under digital race. The Rothschilds fund think tanks and wars, then loan both sides till they open their doors.
This ain't conspiracy, it's confessions and quotes. Hidden in the margins of the treaties they wrote. The Bilderberg rituals, Davos plans. While the world begs bread from invisible hands. We buy what they sell, then blame ourselves. Addicted to comfort, dead on shelves. But I ain't here to just spit and rage. I came to light fires, uncage the page. Reclaim your mind, resist their script. Burn the contract your ancestors slip. Revolt ain't just marching, it's knowledge on fire. It's truth through the wire that never expires. So rise like Phoenix from petrol dust and shake off the chains of capital lust. False protectors, white to death, put it through the smoke and blood disguise. And we ain't selling truth for company flies. She's pathetic, it's time to tear the mask.
Expose the devil sitting behind the desk.
Just fading voice over static. David said I am Satan and they still shook his hand. So tell me, who really runs this land?
Whoa, a piñata party? This is my biggest decision? Take that, you fiery demon! Candy explosion. Woo! This chaos is the real decision! Yeah! Bring on the next scenario! Titties booty! Teton cool! Tetas culo! Titnash! Tete culo! Peitos bunda! Tuta reve! Titties booty! Turn me into a flickering light bulb, then turn me into a dragon humanoid breathing fire from within 2 seconds later. That's spicy.
The biggest decision of my life? I choose to evolve. I am now a living robot. This is my new beginning.
Oh, it was butter that will make it all better?
Just sign the paper contract.
Sign it!